My name is Sana Voncujovi,
My name is Pele Voncujovi.
and we are Ghanaian Japanese brothers. Our father is Ghanaian, our mother is Japanese. We're born in Japan, but then we moved to Ghana very young.
We had a very interesting household because our mother is Japanese and she was a manager of a Japanese trading company. And my dad is the voodoo priest / magician. So like extremely different cultures, extremely different types of profession.
I think when I was growing up, when I was much young, it was more of an identity crisis. Because in Ghana, you're considered white person. In Japan, you're considered black person. So basically, in both of your home countries, you are considered a foreigner. So I was the first one to go to UWC. At the time, I was studying in Ghana. I believe it was high school. But then I really wanted to know more about the world. And then we started studying abroad. And so I guess Costa Rica was the first place that we went to. And UWC Costa Rica was very far away from home. To this day, I would say that UWC was the big turning point in my life where it completely changed my life for the better.
I went to UWC Costa Rica, just like Senna. And so everyone's like, oh, you copied your brother. And then I went to Middlebury right after that. And everyone's like, you're still copying your brother. So that was definitely a complex. But once I was talking to my professor about it, she was like, if the path that is being set is a good path, there's nothing wrong with walking through it. Diaspora is an organization that Senna, myself, and a girl from Senegal called Uli co-founded in Japan in 2019. And the reason was that there was very few spaces in Japan where Afro people African descent, the diaspora could come together and network and connect with each other. So we found this platform to kind of bring people together, let them network, learn from each other, share experiences, build on. And we have people who are older generation, younger generation. So there's a lot of like sharing and networking, growing happening.
When you are in UWC, it's such a bubble and it's such a nice place that some people may not even appreciate it. But I think my experience, and I also say, maybe speak for Pele, that the longer you spend outside of UWC, the more you realize how much almost of a heaven that UWC is, of like such mutual respect and understanding and cross-cultural learning and all these kinds of things. So I really want to thank all the UWC Costa Rica teachers and all my past teachers that may not be there anymore, for teaching us what they taught us, and that those values are very much alive here in Tokyo and in Ghana. My name is Sana Voncujovi.
My name is Pele Voncujovi.
And we are Ghanaian Japanese brothers. Our father is Ghanaian, our mother is Japanese. We're born in Japan, but then we moved to Ghana very young.
We had a very interesting household because our mother is Japanese and she was a manager of a Japanese trading company. And my dad is the voodoo priest / magician. So like extremely different cultures, extremely different types of profession.
I think when I was growing up, when I was much young, it was more of an identity crisis. Because in Ghana, you're considered white person. In Japan, you're considered black person. So basically, in both of your home countries, you are considered a foreigner. So I was the first one to go to UWC. At the time, I was studying in Ghana. I believe it was high school. But then I really wanted to know more about the world. And then we started studying abroad. And so I guess Costa Rica was the first place that we went to. And UWC Costa Rica was very far away from home. To this day, I would say that UWC was the big turning point in my life where it completely.
Yeah. Oh, you. Get the best benefit out of nature. So like when I was saying, at the end of the day, it's plants, water, rivers, mountains, stones, metals. That's all that is combined. The knowledge of knowing how to live in harmony with nature is what is termed by the white man, and especially by the French, Belgian French.
Just turning to the right side.
So when you hear the word juju,
hello,
you're scared. But that's where your DNA
hello
is.
Yes, it's okay. So like I was saying, yeah,
that's the way they relate to the divine.
So like I was saying, right now she's speaking.
Rivers are God, because if the rivers are dead and dirty, we will not survive.
You have to be setting up a whole television station.
Respecting
very smart. This is more or less a television station. Maybe we need to buy one or two things a day before.
And all this is so that today we are all saying global warming. What is it? We just destroy nature because we want to be rich. When it got to where it has gotten to now, so we should plant trees. We should do this.
I need to actually do say that now.
I don't know for Cecilia. Oh, let me reduce any problem. But I am no severe.
I can say because students bring the boom inside here too much. Because I feel like
a problem every new year.
I feel like the dollar, many money. Applicating the Ghana. Drop it from here. I stop sounding.
So juju is not anything that wisdom.
Get
the best.
I can need to check a
So when they say juju, at the end of the day, it's plants, water, rivers, metals. That's what
there's no going out to.
The knowledge of
because somebody opened the door now.
harmony with nature is what is termed by the white man, especially by the French, Belgian French.
Well, people connecting to the gallery, but not yet.
So when you hear the word juju, you are scared. But that's where
Gallery, so Papa will be here.
Because your ancestors, that's the way they relate.
That they should punch a small hole.
It's not the hole that the cable should just pass through.
Because if the rivers are dead and dirty, we will not survive. Respecting nature is respecting God. And respecting God is for you to respect nature. Don't cut down trees, don't destroy rivers and all this. So that today we are all saying
to cover the area.
What is the cause? We just
Those thick ones in Papa's or they are very heavy. So when one drops like this,
when it got to where it has gotten to now, so we should
to cover some
we
place.
should do this, we should do that. But our ancestors had certain things. There are certain days you don't go to the river. You know why? They want the river to rest. There are certain days you don't go.
But I learned Papa was telling me, they said they have.
Why?
So well, they
want
want
to
to do
let
something.
the land.
He says some welders said they know how to do back.
Wear something and they will stuff.
Superstition.
He does what Papa was telling me
It
yesterday.
is not. Our people understand
Well, in boy, it's not even possible.
and they respect
The moment they make a hole into that
to God
sound,
through.
The sound will come, sound will enter again.
It's not anything that
It's the door.
wisdom.
Yeah, I believe strongly it's the door.
Thank you.
So if you're able to do
Get
something
the best
about the
benefit
door,
out of.
then it will stop.
Otherwise, dollar, ne de minyade. Me play Turkish dollar feel. Ne de minyane me wo plywood to. Na what and stuff me them. Because the reason why me call me
because me tell le
no left me didira afu. Stick. Okay. Yes, sir.
Aba proud.
Obe type the bubu studio guy no chichi na be emi wa kwa avo koko rap dollar gakela studio maganya po dollar wa koko rap wa ko phone kula fo koko rap dollar pete internet twitter stuff
sound kama
ake emi la dollar maga po beauty na afola be nu ke o ku ke
what can we see sound the man of voice it's okay
One cheaper solution.
okay
Like this happen.
and the big case
Yes,
okay I think we will learn to be better
that
show it will not show again
cover them.
before that would be best what do you call it what
You guys
drill
moved
again
before I could change over.
of course but it's coming from money
The microphone.
Go that side. Go, just continue going that side.
Ogaga if West come to West, they won't let that go. You have to go blue. I live because they therefore nailed it. I know I will march. Yes. I don't let me the China mon we daily. Stick me the loose. Oh, Ali, never support.
John, so that means
me a fair if Kaka Papa Ava, our fears and do good for such a Monday near for it. You should buy the things today so that your economy for because you never provide it. That last time. What am I doing?
I go to let me get a bell. Okay. May your date.
Okay,
28th.
Second week.
Second week.
28th August.
It's 2018 better.
28 August me.
Yo,
Tá o guardo. Caiu na minha last day.
eu vou na letra.
Because o teacher é como o nome. O teacher só que nem anto é café.
Não tô history. O copo na minha. Full beautiful. Jacob.
Oh, Adapolo.
I swear.
Adela. Okay, and so far at the black shop with them as a group. So we have been able to figure.
Don't know what's because I know occasionally.
This time, we just acquisition
Tell
Name like before. Acquisition I'm returning on water. Next time, me book me a table.
ah, me atonica.
Nika,
Tafo go mi vale no puro fumo.
Miga, porque tá com next time.
Chana dimi kapoka. Chame brown, allo black.
No va engine. Tira mi joke. Me chile. I'm going to what? C'est pas bien.
Amatao. Ah, oh, you go.
Info.
Oh, I understand.
Info. 95. Mano, Luca, que minha mãe. Semana já vou por isso. Como é que é? Eu vou por aí, eu vou comer. Que tipo? É o estilo, I'm a very couple no fish. The family thing. Ah. Aí ele obeece. Adai.
Mas o que é
Chamei. Mas não chamei Adai. Amoro invite me. Oh, yeah, no. O job Bokor no. Filme é clube, viu? Bro. Qual que é gente? Vai te oh, yes. É filho, eu dizia, ele pode vir para Paulo. Ah, o que é feio. Maybe ele primo my village. Office. Santa Bella, you want to purchase your room? Oh, it's okay. Bye bye. If it's few minutes cool. Hey, remember it's a proper AC zone. This is what
Yeah, you can start going to
at least one person. Papa just talk something. We do try.
Kofi, when you laptop,
Just talk with you, Papa. Just talk the matter. Fear, no, the number. No one it's here. These things, the room, things will get out of function. At the Elvana, send a baby. Center back.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
For me, me easy. Oh, okay. Stress free. And the way they will do it, we just need a 3 lessons. How are not very long, but we like it.
I mean, we got then this Chinese, like the
What they call bill economy? Because of the space here. Oh, yeah, that fixed camera at this angle. It's not even this place is not for anybody, it should be locked. Yeah, hello Laba. I want Leafy. I want Leafy, and I also want this thing. It's Nkiti, Pre, Nkiti and Pepri. Okay, they should get me one margarine, half margarine of each one. Nkiti, half margarine, Pepri, half margarine, and then get me the leafy, also half margarine, the local one. Is it the stone one? Yes, the stone one. If you give me stone one, margarine, and also give me the one that is like sticky. The sticky, no, not stick. When it is like it's softer one. You know they have two types, or even three. Yes, I want the stone one. And then you see the stone one too is two types. I need the Ghana one and the Nigerian one both. Oh, the Ghana one to just have margarine. Okay. Then let me know. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, Akoto is thinking that we should come this August again. I think we did make him happy. Of course. Okay, I use dummy battery. We use Canon and I use dummy battery. But this thing you can do. I can be here. Then they have to adjust the table. You see the way I am? Because then you have more space. This table, but this table is not bad for your studio. So this thing is only that nobody can come inside here. When you turn it this way, the logo can be here while I'm here. People will notice the difference, that something is different, and even the noise is really down. If you open the door the way that noise did there, me adjustable. Me adjustable so that Bokor Said and Serum will get enough space with coffee. Where do you get this drinking bottle from? You are not drinking alcohol. Appetition. Hello? They are watching us, maybe. Yes. You see how it is? It gives you space. Bokor, is it not better? Okay.
The final station is there, Papa. No, the final station is there.
They should get a Airbnb for us. It's my daughter. Okay, what happened is we can't move before the main move because we all move at the same time. The same time. Basically, about Friday, same Friday. There's no disappointment. Then we move there. Can he take? Can he? And what time rent a house? Airbnb. Get Airbnb. No higher. It's fine. For 1 day, just 1 or 2 days. No higher permanent is not necessarily we stay in a hotel. Maybe I will stay in hotel. Airbnb apparently I ring one room so and I did mattress so that if you mean I need a challenge. Okay. Let's do them. We can come. We come in the early morning. Yeah, we can. So that we can come, and just so that we cut down on their budget too. Okay. Merci. I told you at home. Mianto adapu. Madrid. Miantori. Miada miadofu. Ako chomiabe. And you but last time 4,000 in Namilo. How's it? No, the mere come and you may fool the day. Okay, we want to support, so we'll find a way to it. Yes, sir. Okay. Me support me go to find it. No, you're not nami no you are nami. Me you on the kana me you on the nami on the menu poster. As a fighter, you got them.
Apochi say I'll bring the Apochi back.
Apochi already. The bag is outside.
I see Fanapa. In a few minutes.
I mean, how about to quit? I mean, I meant the one normal single room. Yeah, feel if you are maybe our Congress. Okay. No problem. Me, I can use Casa Preco.
Well, no problem. I can you if you make me some conduct with an enemy community. When you me present in a hobby fitter. You hobby fitter. I can you me corner baby could do with an enemy as I could do with an enemy. All right. They are not discuss plan Tonyo for Kunimak Boyo, sir. All right. I don't want to secretary do me a
New one, Area. Where can you be?
Okay. All right. Madam, see them.
Oh, it's okay.
Let me put the
Get me the. You don't need to bring the whole bag. Just get me the iPad and the
This let me position.
The video card is saying.
Let me position. The video card is here. I need the HDMI.
Who is that?
HDMI code.
Where did you?
Coffee. HDMI code, the blue one.
Long one, era. I don't know why I really want because every time people are putting things and then at the last minute before you begin to think where it is.
One will be inside.
It is an
It should be all inside one because I saw it last time either at
Gallery.
No, not gallery. Maybe at the house. On the table or somewhere, I don't know. No more. We are making progress.
Yes.
It's progress. So it's just like a television studio. And you have the connections of all the this is all power. You don't have problem with power again.
All of them are working. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here.
UPS. You have to bring the UPS
Yes,
and connect power from it because we don't take these things from here. You don't need this. These are Turkish and the Moroccan. No, I have a in the house.
Okay.
This type is at the top of the where the television is. Yeah, there was one here, one here.
What you're going to put?
Moroccan is Arabic, yeah, Morocco or Turkey. Yeah, pack those things under the tables so that they can.
So it is that.
Get the space at the back of the. What's the card?
Where can we block these things? Where can we block all this? The head is in my brown bag. Your mind is somewhere far away.
Okay.
The person who made this, he knows the work. Even the way they were able to close this window without hassle. Velcro.
So by this, we can still remove it.
And all of them can be removed.
Oh, I can do it.
It's okay. That's what life is. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. We are not talking about Jesus of Nazareth, but the Christ Abraxas. The Abraxas.
Yes. Let me give you a stick.
That's a bit.
This is clear. The sound.
It's better.
Of course, because of the space and the acoustics or
Charlie. Sick.
because challenge with the I'm saying when you are going to sit, you are going to have challenge. Where you can't sit at the back of the
I'll stand for now.
oh no, it's long out. We can move that thing forward. It can come closer here.
Let me take my speaker out.
The speakers.
So I can take this one out. Push this one.
Well, that sticker can be under the table here. The speaker can just be under the table, and we are still fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes. No matter you know. Then we are fine, so that you have a space to sit down and feel comfortable. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you also. I'm very happy we made it. And see that it's going to help us for a long time to come. Prove our production. Most television, radio stations and television, it's only this one they have. A lot of radio stations, all these FM stations, it is just it's not even up to this. That's what they have. Like they are okay, able to transmit.
He has been doing studio for people around here. He was telling me that they are supposed to run the studios in Spintex, and I should be among the top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. The kind of studios he has worked for, the things he has put here and stuff,
It's different.
it's different from what he has been doing for other people. It's good.
Oh, it's a good. They did it well. Initially, I thought they were going to cover the whole room, like in Japan. The whole room will be covered.
So when you come, you'll be feeling that in your ear like that. It's in my school. They have a studio. They're ready. They are doing things. If you enter the room at once, like your drum is being pulled. So, like, the silence is loud.
Okay.
They like money more than you.
They're not doing any good thing at all. Yeah, they sent me a bill this time for Kofi's 6-4, 34,000. And I told them, I told them he's not coming, but I don't know why they send the bill again.
You change your mind.
No, because they're just ripping people off. Yeah, well, because they are not bringing any other things from outside. Because the point is that the other books parents are buying, and the reason why you are charging this kind of money, you say it's for foreign because of foreign materials. What are the foreign materials?
Maybe allowed to take food.
There's no foreign material at all. So they are a section that because they are using foreign material, that's why their school fees is expensive. It's just a big problem. And these are Christians. That's what pains me. You fix the dummy?
Yes,
It's working.
You guys moved before I could change over.
I think last year we were supposed to kill a chicken at that place for the ancestors, but unfortunately they couldn't get chicken. So we have to know whether this starts. Say what?
Go that side. So go, just continue going that side.
You cannot open the camera. A shrink.
John, so that means we're going to do 2 lines.
It's African Magic Studio. It's what you like, that's what people will see. Get it to the best that I did. Yes, Albert. Can be made. Make get 2. Actually, I have 1 pint. So you get 1 pint and then one black. They can all be made. Yes, and then also 1 red, the dark one, 1 red chicken, 1 red meat. So if we also don't have anything, otherwise we just put some TV over there. Then we connect it and they can. It's looking good. And if you put it on the television cameras. This other. So who is going to sit here? I don't want us to be choking. We are not choking. Come and put these connections. And that the microphone that is there, do we need it there now? And the reason why I'm asking is that to take it out, so there will be space there. Bokor? Well, since you put out, is somebody going to have a place to sit there? No, what I'm saying is that this table can now go, the television can go into the corner, and you turn it also slanted this way, so that there will be space enough for you people here. So shall we play Concord? No, even the mic is there is fine. It will not disturb it. It will not disturb it at all. Say what? When you buy good thing, lift is small. Yes. Okay. Then slant it this way. Slant it. No. It should come towards me. Yes. Never get a corner. There's between those two. Do you see what I mean? I was telling Kofi we went to Indian Park because I was hungry. So they are doing so much development there on that small place. They are changing things. So I was telling Kofi that when you don't have space, you have to think of creative, the same place, but you can use it in many ways and you will benefit. They should start there. What is happening? Is the internet able to come here?
Yes.
But I think this one is not receiving. Is it? So now we are almost set, and here I think when we talk, it will talk. Is the camera properly set, or it will go back small? Come. We will borrow from time to time because how many times we will only use once a week. you okay? Is that thing very strong to carry the camera? Please send a message out first to the people that we are going to be live and Papa is not feeling well. So people will know that it's not like Papa is going to be live and he's not feeling well. The people even call me from America whether I'm live today.
Yeah, you can start going small. Otherwise, you get
We have the extension boards all moved to here, and we don't have the.
you can go fast now.
No, why do you plug it inside the extension? Okay, just this way to TikTok and capture. It just face me directly, so it's better. We'll find a way to adjust because the moment we are able to put the television and the TV on the wall, once the TV is on the wall, then this cable will be used only for audio. Somebody will be happy. I told them my sis is going to die soon.
I know what I'm doing.
When he was sick, everybody was praying that he should have people who are his enemies. So when he came out again one day and went to war, people say the man is still alive. Their hopes everything. The day he finally died, the celebration people have at their camps. You can bring it down. It's too tall. How to fix it?
Just hold a little.
You better turn the listen to me. The face of the gimbal turns here. Yeah.
Are you pushing? The condition is clean. Which fact doesn't it's all everything has changed. The game work itself has changed. But they are far from the power.
You're going around, are you not?
1 year ago, we were a real big team. All this thing that I'm seeing, the videos you have.
You're not part of the
So the miracle of one
slow down a little for me. So where's the final station? Where they are? The final station is there, Papa. No, the final station is there. Yes.
thousands of these happen. Metal set for clubhouse.
I want to cross.
Every Sunday, so
Baba, can he settle down? Can he take? Can he?
said,
Okay, and let me just find it.
I'm schedule. The setup and busy time. It's not so, but these ones are things you can do at night when he's relaxing.
Our things are not tourist attraction. We are doing so. We don't do it for the camera to capture. If you want to catch it at the time. We are not a tourist. We are not a tourist.
Letitia never been a
You could be a job and it's got
Is he filming or can I talk to you?
I'm starting. Budget. You are starting the house. Okay.
Asafache, you don't scare me. You too some. What nonsense. Me, I don't go.
Online or receive notification. Okay, that they will check. Okay, now I think the gimbal, were you able to put a charger on it? Yes. But the gimbal is helpful. It has to be charged. It has to be charged. Cut that behind the computer here. You can even put it there. Yeah. If only this one will reach, will this reach? That's the point. Which one? Reach this one. You have to find a way to reach this. But I think if it is not too high, it can reach. Drop it so that it goes down. Let it come down. Yeah. In this position, they can see me. They can see everything.
This play the video. What you see now, you can run the right.
Ojado, Borota, Oiho. Ojado, Borota, Oiho. Ojado, Borota, Oiho. Odo ago na mia togbi o, mia mama o, Africa to o, Ghana to o, Angola to o. Odo ago na mi. Manya fora katai agodom na mi ndo aro. Ka togbi nyo mama nyo. Ikanya Africa to, Ghana to, Angola to la gbebare. Owe do nkumi aji. Papa yo mami tua, odo nkumi aji. Yoko echitre atupada kada sina nya togi ya bisu tokeki aka. Togi duwa valia, chokliko. Ba afaga tro nya do nkumi aji nya fodi na. Tachi afoga nya leria. Agbanya oje nya lelo. Mayo mawu ka kiti kata. Adanwu oto ebe yo si. Ebe yo ofo. Abe ye woji gbogbo anyigba kata kple amewo kata abe ye nye mawu gãtɔ ne ye me re mɔ naneke mewɔ dɔ mieyɔ ye de ta gu no ye me yo Afrika trɔwo kata tɔgbewo kata me yɔ lu me yo Ghana trɔwo kata tɔgbewo kata mamewo kata me yɔ lu ye me yo evenyigba tɔgbeawo mamawo Tron yo kata nye subona me yo mi kata. Ye me yo ada togbawo mamao plus tron yo kata la da nye subona me yo. Ayo nyanwo vie me nyeta me yo anwlo togbawo mamao plus tron kata me yo. Anwlo me kliko e me chu. Ta me yo kliko tron togbawo. Me yo mi kata. Ayo nyanya konfo ye gidia. Ta me yo Tron, togbawo, mayoni. Yeah, mayo tu homa plakoshio. Aka osubo aka ogledi. Mayo kaka.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much for the wait. And we were trying to set up in a new. We've made a studio, and because of the noise that comes when we are transmitting. So today we are the first time being today being the 16th of July, 2023. We are transmitting from our own Africa Magic Temple studio. Music and video sounds recording studio, so that's why it has taken us time. We're just putting things together. I'm very happy for you, those of you who kept waiting for us. I'm grateful to you, and we'll be taking off. And good afternoon to you, good evening and good morning wherever you are. I am going to be your host, Bokor Christopher Voncujovi. Thank you for holding on. Zairam, I think this has to come a little bit to this side so that I can see the what do you call it? I can see the questions very well. Maybe I have to change the position of
the iPad.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe if I change the position of the iPad, so many things attached to it is what is bringing the problem.
Bring it on.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay here. Like this too is fine. Okay. Yeah, it's good now. So somebody get me tissue paper and get me my that's been cut. Okay, sorry, we are on now. We are on now. So please, I'm going to pour libation, and after the libation, we will now go on with the question and answer section. Thank you all for waiting. Say conditioner, it's not be baby or conditioner. It's very freezing. It's good. Oh, I go Mauga. Mauga Sobolisa, Meduago. Mauga Kitikata, Meduago. Mauga Esse, Meduago. Esse Joto, Amejoto. Esse Nanuame, Esse Tenanuame. Woman of a V, Docon of a V. Woman of a V may be an anu, Docon of a view, Benalo. Docon of a V may be an anu, woman of a view, Benal. Esse Popolipo. Senye datafia. Maybe I know got the numosia. Pay me half for a show, semi for a show, Meduago. Yo, Abraxas, Meos, ya Drepo Duago, yet a dreto with you, oh, Vesoton, Vesocama, Yomeduago. Ebe yo miano zoje anyi zoka kachikazi boje adreme ya lafa banya gblamilo lo akpiyo banya gblamilo yo hola nyo me yo da kekekelo wenya yingba majoflo afokla yingba modwa dika wenya filime mateku etega o me yo akan gbecho fe kan ngolo ba kan jevo ba kan busu ba kan trovo ba kan menyo ba kan dufia ba kan mabi ata ba kan ba kan pelipa fi megba haja do la kofla ba mendoji e fi ato ba sro mete doji me yo mi nuda o hogba o bewa o kaku o pe me o zango o yo mi play view ra dagbe lo yora ke yo ojo pata jomaku afokeme vole mojo chime vole vudo megbere o kokoku atole fofo me jogbenye o hevelo jogbenye me to ayamu moji o to anu kware pe benyi o le pe megbeto vajo e tu so pledu o me no te pere ka ojo pata be le hafi ejo fon vajo yin jo pata o fe fia jo pata metrona megbeda molo avifa gbe elie dina jo pata ne no ani afimia ajolo jo pata jọpata yin atafe me yo lo wa mesi me gbo jidi to togbe de ntafa pelu ti zugbolu ajima ogboju pe odo jalo pe nkome valenti fafa melo va lojo na pefu ago sakpate me yo atigeri me yo kuru fodu me yo ra ken la fia me yo amega sese geja pakpasese togbe geje do ako Mayo brahini mayo bogbochi mayo ngbe mayo foli koko mo ke gomle godo kluche kuma komlanga to gwenyo pete mbahwa mayo tonye kosipoku akubia yo no nyakoso goku foni kom geje tasinye amosi fusi jam koso abrako brama manye gbojo mba to gwenya goku kofi to gwenya kubia mensa akuto mene fana mi gbogbo relo mama yen dori efe ngbe pekuno mayo ra kakasi akuto mene fana mi na yo fenye Celestine ya wakubia Catherine akubia fonya sense ko do fonya ya oben akubia kuto mene fana milo. This mosquito you want to worry me. Ya kuto mene fana mi ok. Me yo mi asro o mbo chicha chupe ko si like mene kata fe mensa kuto mene fana mi. Me yo awu no tuji boko tuji togbe tuji me yo kini hasese ponchi ya bara su bara bonana. Ah now. Kuto mene fana yo boko adafli so sofa hu apovi boko afacha wa joge kuto mene fana milo yo hunu le va po hunu le gbeyan abega togbe amaze kuto mene fana ogbogbo re me yo togbe anani tre tu le jita togbe Abraham jivenu le chame kuto mene fana milo yo togbe Simon Kavi fiato benyina si agotime yo mi da kekeke me yo Daniel Vie pe marela agbaro Nigeria kuto mene fana mi mayo tobi koku amega koku anatovi ankaima kuto mene fana mayo abe happy akoswa abaji kuto mene fana mi Mayor Trevivio, Brahimio, Gavio, Bavio, Poijim, Bachonia, Nungua, Teshi, again, more petty game, view petty, Kuto, and Fanny Bubure, and up a wooden Fanny Clevino Mino. Mayor Aboshi Sakrakama to Avabe, Adogo, Kotokolido, Kurumaku, Agbanum, Tobano, Lecho, Frantamani, Vivin, Krabisinkra, Okofito, Jabaku, Ocho, Tuaco, Hank of Coffee Atra, Ayomilo. Dagba, Jim Ayomilo, picking now, if you have a problem. Mayor Afanya Vodu, pretty. Mayor Afana Gonu, Afagbo Majesu, O Pepper, Thomas Oleme, Dakpe, Abidi. Mayor Polly, Bemeji, Kumeji, Woli, Meji, Dimeji, Loso, Meji, Molly, Meji, Ablameji, Acclamaji, Budameji, Samaji, Kamage, Troop, Meji, Tulameji, Letemeji, Chemeji, Fumeji, Police Tula, Mayor Club of Women for Tobado, Guametobade. China Siri Nabe, the things that the sister told her she should just supply me. The things that your sister said you should supply, please supply them to me if you have them. If you don't have, it's okay. Into me. Sorry for everybody. I'm very sorry. And my health hasn't been that great these past 2 weeks, and it's also contributing to my delay on coming up here. So please forgive me. I pray and I hope that my health will be good and I'll be here on time to learn to teach. Thank you all. So now we can start now. I've finished praying. So we will start with this thing covering the, why does that, why is this covering that thing?
It's Zoom.
And position it somewhere else,
yes,
if you can. There is nothing there. No, put it up on top of the question and title. Up. Send it to this. No. So where it will not disturb anything that we are doing. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. And is everything okay now?
Yes, please, Papa. But the camera
is off again.
Yes, please. It didn't go off, but it stopped the streaming.
Call coffee. That's why they are supposed to be here. Me and man no foul because of the woman, you will not go anywhere. You will be here.
You have not started recording. We don't have the drone one here, so we are using this one. Please flip it. Answer. Yes, please.
We can't continue having these problems every time. So you people, when you are sitting here, don't leave. Because Said alone cannot be handling everything. But you have the tendency of being here and then going away and coming. Just stay here and let's finish, please. Okay. So we are back. Everything is back now. So we start with the Togbe Jigbezans on YouTube. The Togbe Jigbezans Soka Ajaloku saying that greetings and good day, Papa Bokor and Nuledo Oliwofu. Thank you. Then Togbe Jigbezan went on FI. There's no sound currently. Okay, I think the time he sent it must be some time back. So Togbe Jigbezan, if you are still not having any sound, please let me know. We are in a studio, our own studio now. We don't know how we are going to be operating properly or successfully. So please, anybody can tell us what is going on, and then we will get a change or make the changes. We have Yatande saying greetings to all. Greetings to you, Yatande. Thank you very much. And then we have Timi Nyambe say greetings, Papa, and the AMT family. Wishing you all the best in today's live section. Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. Then Togbe Jigbezan Sesoka say, Papa, you can hear conversation in the background of the video playing. Can't hear video well. Okay, we didn't know the mics were turned on, and I was addressing my team, and I think that's what it was, background noise. And the microphones are very powerful microphones, so even the least noise goes in there. I don't know whether now you are still hearing the music from outside, but if you are, let us know. If you are not, let us also know. We're trying to cut the outside music, but still it's coming little by little, we can hear. Tibi Nyambe said the office looks nice and smart. Keep it up, Papa. Thank you very much. It's actually a music studio that we are building so that when we transmit from here, it will be the sound from outside sound will not disturb us that much. It is also going to be used as a recording studio. So we are trying to make it. Thank you very much, Tibi Nyambe. Very grateful. Is that all on the?
Yes, please, Papa. I'll refresh it so that we come back.
Let's go on TikTok now. So we have we are on TikTok, and we have Hajia Authority, Hajia Cute. So shall it be. Thank you, Hajia. And Hajia again, I think it's the same message. So shall it be. And that's all that it's there on this. Move it up, let's see. Then we have King Ziggy saying that hi. Hello Ziggy, how are you? Thank you very much for joining us. And then we have King Ziggy say, I'm John from Accra. Hello John, thank you very much. And then Hajia Authority, Hajia Cuteness, is it cute or cute? Saint from OT region. Thank you very much, my sister, for joining us, Akbe. And then
we are going to Facebook.
Okay.
Yes, please.
We are now on Facebook, and we have Roxanne Gibson. They say, what time is the Zoom on? Is the Zoom on now?
Yes, please.
Okay, I think Roxanne, Well, I think the Zoom also is on, so you can also watch us on Zoom. Thank you very much, Roxanne. I think that's about an hour ago. Okay. Thank you, everybody. And then we have my daughter and my sister, my everything, Lizzie Ashokai. So we can hear you and the video playing. Okay, sorry for that because our microphone was on while the video was playing. Lizzie, how are you and how are my grandchildren? I thank you for taking care of them and my little giant. Thank you very much. We'll talk later after the program. Thank you. Yeah, move it up. Madi, you know, the canal Bokor.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, we have Elom Daniel. Hello, Elom. How are you? Thank you very much. Greetings from Kumasi. Yes, Elom, it's been a while. Thank you. And how is your dad? Hope he is fine. I haven't spoken with him in a while, but I'll be going home soon. So when I get there, I'll look for him. Thank you very much, and my regards to your loved one, your children, and everybody. And then we have Ndate Lalito Tapelo Mwangal. That's Timi Nyambe there. Greetings from Zambia. Thank you very much, Timi. We are very grateful to you. Greetings from Zambia. Thank you, Timi. But this thing is not so sharp.
On YouTube is actually sharp, but Facebook.
It used to be sharp too. Why is it not sharp on Facebook? Is it the focusing of our camera?
No, please, Papa. It's Facebook's. Because this is YouTube.
Okay, it's very clear and sharp on YouTube. Okay.
It's been like that for Facebook. They step down. They reduce the quality. They intentionally do it.
For us or generally for other people too. Maybe they are overloaded.
I've seen it with only our own.
Okay. No problem. Very soon, if we have opportunity, we'll leave them.
Yes,
and move somewhere else. Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the TikTok questions.
Okay. And thank you all for having faith in us and keeping the fire burning, keeping the flame burning. Yeah, we are also trying our best every day to improve on our production so that we get to you in a way that you can enjoy it. Okay, we are on TikTok again, and we have Seekins Nana Bamfo, a great one, Papa. Thank you very much, Nana Bamfo. I'm very grateful. And then King Ziggy say African magic. Yes, it's African magic, but the spelling is a little bit different. Yeah, but it's okay. So long as the pronunciation is the same, it's fine. Then we have King Ziggy again say, can I ask a question? Yes, of course, that's why we are here. So King Ziggy, please go ahead and ask a question. We have our big sister Ifa Dara in the US. And grand blessings, Papa and family. Thank you very much, big sister Ifa Dara. Grand blessings to you. Hope you are fine. Yes, and thank you very much for the message you sent me on WhatsApp. I'm grateful. Then we have a love you go be. Okay, say good evening, sir. Good evening. Your name is plenty. Love you go be or you go be. You go be. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. And then thank you very much for joining. Good evening to you and your loved ones. And we have Adele. Adele, you say you missed my. Okay, if we had seen it, we would have read it. But if you are there, we will still meet you because there's TikTok questions start from the bottom, so it is building up. So maybe when we are going down, before we will meet your whatever you had said earlier. You see, you missed my. And then King Ziggy said, please, do you check Destiny? Yes, we do reading, and if it is your destiny you want to do, to check, yes. Yes, we do check. We do check destiny. Thank you very much, King Ziggy, for that question. And then we have Sule Mariama 921 at Gmail sent us a rose flower 3 times. Thank you very much, Mariama. I'm grateful. It says Sule Mariama, right?
Yes, please.
Sule Mariama. Okay, thank you very much. And then we have Christopher Cook. Christopher the Cooker. He's saying, good evening, sir. Good evening, Christopher. Thank you very much for joining the session, today's live streaming. I'm very grateful to you. Hope you are fine. Who is calling?
The guard.
Okay, you tell him that I'm busy. I'll call him. And then Ziggy, then Tiny Smo said, did not hear what you said about Maine. Oh no, I didn't say anything about Maine. I don't remember saying anything about Maine. But if you can remind me what I had said. So, and then we have Adele again. I know there's Tanis Mose. I did not hear what you said about Maine. I don't remember saying something about Maine, but if you can bring it back, I will understand and explain more. Then King Ziggy is saying, Papa, please, I want to see if it will be called, if I will be called to immigration training this year. King Ziggy, I don't do reading on air because I don't know you. You don't know me. My reading is not a funny type of reading, and it is not I don't joke with my spiritual life. I'm not here as somebody who is trying and doing trial and error. That's not what I do here. So if you want to do a reading and want to know about your future, things that you wanted to know about, you need to book an appointment. They will tell you the things you will bring. Then we will send the oracle. The oracle will go and look for the information that you want. And when the oracle comes back, it will tell you whether you will be getting a chance to get into immigration training, or you will not be getting a chance to go to immigration training. But me sitting down here without knowing you, without you knowing me, without having any physical connection with you apart from this TikTok program, I cannot tell you that, yes, you are going to be accepted in the immigration training this year. I cannot, because I don't know you. You don't know me. I don't do my spirituality like a joke. I'm not a player. African Magic Temple is a temple that has been in existence for the past 20. Last year we celebrated 25 years.
Yes.
Okay, so we've been in existence for 26 years this year. So we don't joke. We are not jokers. We are not the kind of people who wear big talisman head. Too lucky. Big head talismans and big this and who are just talking that they have power and they are charming money. We are not that kind of shrine. That's not the kind of thing we do. We are very serious with what we do. So, King Ziggy, if you want to find out information about something that you don't know and you want to know, please go into our profile, take our number, make enquiries, and if you are satisfied, you book an appointment for a reading. That's what I do. But thank you very much for that question, and I think many other people also will learn from that. Thank you. And then we have Ace Money 1S or Ace Monies. What is it?
Is Money 1X.
Ace Money 1X.
Yes.
Say good evening, sir. Hello, Ace Money. Good evening. How are you? Thank you very much. Then we have Adele. Say, Daddy, what advice would you give someone who has no idea about spirituality and wants to do it now? Okay, Adele, everybody has an idea about spirituality. There is nobody who doesn't have an idea about spirituality. Everybody do have an idea about spirituality. However, not everybody knows the difference between spirituality and religion. A lot of people who are religious tend to believe and think that they are also spiritual. Spirituality is an individual affair between you and your God, between you and your inner self, between you and the esse, your atma, your soul. That's what spirituality is. On the other hand, religion is a group thing where people want to prove to other people that they are very holy and they are very godly. That's what religion is. Spirituality is different, totally different. It is you and you alone. Yes, you may get teachers that can teach you to follow the path, but it is you, and it's all up to you to be able to attain that spiritual self. It is not a group thing. You don't have to do it for people to know that you are worshiping God or you are doing anything. No, spirituality doesn't need those things. It is not necessary. It is religious people who go shouting on the top of roofs to make everybody know that they are very godly. Just as it is written in the Bible that Jesus said that the Pharisee are the people who are always shouting and going into corners and rooftops and shouting the name of God for people to know that they are godly people, they are good people. Whereas in reality, they are just hypocrites. So the word Pharisee means hypocrite. So spirituality is you, and everybody has an idea about spirituality. But whether you really want to go into it, because spirituality is a way of life. You have to live it every day. You have to emulate it. You have to show it to other people, not by saying it, but your actions would tell who you are. It's different from religion where you pretend to be a good person and in reality you are a bad person. And in front of people you are like a snow. And then when the people are not in front of you, you become like a chimney. So this is the difference between spirituality and religion. So if you are interested in practicing or doing spiritual practices, you may look for teachers who will guide you and put you on the road to enlightenment. Because it is only in spirituality that you can get enlightenment. Nobody in religion ever got enlightenment. The truth also is that Jesus Christ had never belonged to any religion. They were left long before people formed religions after them. So, Adele, my answer to your question. Thank you. Then we have Deria Osgos. Say, what are you doing? Deria Osgos, we are talking about African traditional spirituality, and especially Ewe Voodoo. That is what this particular shrine Africa Magic Temple stands for. Demystifying idea and knowledge that African traditional spirituality is evil, and people take it on that, and that has led and misled our people far away from the truth, and they follow hypocrisy, thinking that is what God is all about. So that's what we are doing here. Then we have Theo Legend. Yes. Say hi, Papa. Hello, Theo. How are you? Thank you very much for joining the section today. And then we have King Shadow. Say hi. King Shadow, hi. How are you and how is your family? How are people around you? My regards to everybody. And then we have Asamani 1S saying good evening. Say, can you do check to know people who secretly planning evil towards me? Yes, we can. Please take our number and book an appointment. When you book an appointment, they will give you direction, and then you can come for a reading. Thank you. And we have Tiny Small. Again, he said, I did not hear what you said about my relationship. I don't know anything about your relationship. I don't even know you. So how will I know about your relationship? Who told you people that if somebody is a spiritualist means he knows everything, even people he does not know, he knows everything about them? Where did you get this idea from? I don't know you. You don't know me. You have not come to consult with me, and you expect me to tell you about your relationship. Do I know who you are and what relationship you are in? Whereby I will be here sitting down and tell you about your relationship. I'm not a scammer. I'm not a thief. I'm not here to deceive people. I'm doing real spirituality, please. If you want to know about your relationship, do a reading. And the oracle will tell you what your relationship is. I am here. I don't know you. You don't know me. And maybe today is the first time you even came on my program. And then you expect me to tell you about your relationship. I'm not a liar. I'm a real spiritual person. Thank you. Then King Ziggy also say, okay. Thank you, King Ziggy, for that. And then let's go on. Then Adele said, please, the one controlling the light, it isn't so stable. Oh, okay. We don't have anybody controlling the light, Adele. The light is a stable, static light on the ceiling, making the room bright. I think the autofocus of the camera is the one that is making it up and down. It's the camera that is doing like that. But even then, no, we are on. The camera is not even on. It's not even on TikTok. The camera is on the phone is the one we are using for TikTok, so it cannot even be a camera problem. So the room has the light is fixed. Nobody is controlling any light here, unless we need that extra light to plug.
It's the focus from the app.
The TikTok app.
Yes.
What does it problem? Does it have focus with?
Sometimes it kind of zooms in and zooms out.
Okay, so it's the TikTok app that goes zooms in and zooms out. So we are sorry for that, but I hope it will be you adjust to it. Maybe we need that extra light. That will be on me. Then it gives the phone the idea that they have enough light. Maybe these ones, like what we are, if they still have it, you can call Serum or you go in, or they are gone. But check it.
Let me take
Yeah, but if you are there, then who will be here? Okay, so we
it's in the gallery. So
Kofi should okay. So you move the thing up. So Adele, we are trying to increase the light and maybe it will be better. So thank you for that. Sometimes we have a sound problem. We are trying to avoid it. Now we are having light problems, so we'll also work on that and overcome that too. Thank you very much. And then we have King Ziggy. That's a great one, Papa. Thank you very much, King Ziggy. I'm very grateful that you understood what exactly I was trying to say. And then Adele say you just always very honest. Yeah, but the truth, Adele, is that what do I gain by being dishonest? I'm here to teach and to bring our people back onto the path of truth, the path of honesty, where we desist from deceit and make people understand that our ancestral traditional spirituality isn't and wasn't and won't be a devilish practice at all. It is actually the truth, the path of true identity. You not losing your identity. So Adele, I'm just what I am, not more than what I am. Thank you very much for that. Then we have Karen Yale sending blessings, Papa. Hello, Karen. How are you? How is your sister? Thank you very much. I'm very grateful. Please, during the week, give me a call. I want to ask you some few questions. Thank you very much. And then we have Aminat to Aminat. Yeah, Sedem. Say hi, Papa. It's Sedem. What is an oracle? Does every diviner need an oracle? Okay, there's two questions here, Sedem. Yeah, I'm been trying to do your thing so that I'll be able to get back to you. But honestly, I've not been that great, but I'm coming back slowly. And it's because this becomes a Sunday thing that I need to do. I can't. No one can do it like me for us as for now. So I must, no matter what, I will have to be live when the time comes. Yeah. So an oracle is a spirit, the spirit of divination. That's what is called an oracle. That's why when you see in some movies, the oracle has spoken. Because it's the spirit of divination where you are able to look into the unknown and bring results that will be known to people who are interested in it. So an oracle simply is a spirit that do divination, or the spirit of divination is usually called the oracle or an oracle. And everyone who is a diviner, if you want to be a diviner, if you don't have an oracle, you don't have any spirit. So what is giving you the knowledge or the information on what you are telling people? Yes, I know. I was talking about the other Sunday. I brought out some of my divination tools, like the crystal ball, and then I also brought my tarot card out, and I also told people that I also do the mirror, which is here in front of me, and I have been initiated into the mirror, and I have connection with it, so I can work with it. And I also have Afa, which I also work with, and I've been initiated into it. I have cowries that I use for divination, and I've been initiated into all this. I had also once did a little bit of astrology, palmistry, graphology, numerology, and some other. The other day I remember I did some other things also, all in the desire to be a good diviner. So I touched almost everything that people had touched. If you want to be a good diviner, so if you want to be a very good diviner, you must be initiated into a spirit that will guide you even if you are doing a tarot card or you are using any other method, that spirit will be the one who will actually be guiding you. So even though you may be doing the physical aspect, but behind the scene there is an entity which people will call spirit, people will call it voodoo, people will call it God, people will call it an angel, people will call it whatever they like, but it's an entity that is an invisible entity who will be behind the scene guiding you and telling you and directing you. But who are these people calling?
Please call back. Okay.
Who is the president?
Who are you, please? Your name. Please, what is your name? Yes.
Put it on this flight mode. It's Kwame. No, because I wanted to give him money. He doesn't have a phone now, so he's using somebody's phone to call me. So, but I'm busy. It's Kwame. So, Aminat, one, yes, you need to be initiated into an oracle or into a spirit that will be a divination spirit or spirit of divination that can guide you. But until that time, you can keep doing what you are doing by praying and asking your destiny. I say, like the name said, it means my destiny has rescued me. So you can be doing, using, asking your set to guide you, and until that time comes where you will be lucky to be introduced to some real spirit. You know, there's a lot of people out there talking about spirituality, but they don't know anything about any spirit. They don't have any spirit, but then they keep playing drama. Yeah, they act to be, they're acting, they're showing as if they are very spiritual, but in truth, they are just actors. Just like how the church is. The moment somebody comes, sick person, the pastor raises the Bible and say, in the name of Jesus, you are healed. And true, before you know, the person will wake up and start dancing. Those are all acts. They are performers. They are dramatizing things that do not exist easily, but that's what it is. It's not my problem. I don't have any problem with such. I mean, I'm doing my thing, and that's what I'm doing. So, Amina, you need to get a real energy behind you, or an entity behind you, when you want to be a diviner. Thank you very much. I will, God willing, maybe today I'll get back to you. Thank you. Then we have Hot Bio Savage. Hello, Father. I really need help. So how we go chat more? We have our number in our profile, just like any TikTok. What do they call it? Our TikTok account has. We also have a number in our account. You should get to that number, African Magic Temple, and then you chat, and they will give you ideas. And then if you make inquiries, they will tell you what we do. If what you are looking for is what we do, then they will give you direction on how to proceed. Thank you very much, Hot Boy Savage. Thank you. And then we have Belesconi of Ikeduru. Say hi, Pepper. Hello, Belesconi. How are you? Thank you very much. Then we have Adele was laughing here. Thank you, Adele. Okay, let's move up. Then Aminat one say it's okay. I totally understand. Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you. Okay, we have Abu Jabaya. Are blood sacrifices necessary to remove blockages? I don't know. When you say blood sacrifices are to remove blockages, I cannot understand that one. Who says blood sacrifices are necessary to remove blockages? And what are the blockages? I practice voodoo, and that's what I practice. In voodoo, when we do a divination or a reading for you, it is the divination, it is through the divination or the reading that we know what to do for a person. We don't just go doing things for people or doing sacrifices where we don't know what to do. We don't do things blindly at African Magic Temple. And in voodoo, nobody does things blindly. We all follow the direction of the unseen entity. And whatever direction they have given to us, that's what we follow. There are so many other vosas we do that does not include any animal at all, does not include any blood sacrifices at all. But if the oracle sees that what you are facing and whatever is challenging you needed to be done the way some voodoo's vosas are done, then that's how it should be done. Thank you, Abu Jabaya. I'm grateful. And then King Ziggy said that please, I want to be initiated because I really love to be a spiritual person. Yes, I was also one time not initiated. I was not born initiated. Even if I came into this world with a lot of things in my destiny, I didn't know them very well until I follow my heart's desire to learn more about spirituality. And then I got initiated first into Hinduism, into Tantra Yoga. And then slowly I graduated by moving from one place to other, from seeking knowledge. And today I sit here teaching you all or advising you people on what spirituality is, especially African traditional spirituality of the Ewe people, which is called Voodoo. So we all need to work and try to develop ourselves. If there is a savior that's coming to save your life, that's fine. But first, try to start saving your own life first. And then when the savior comes, it makes it easier. If he does not come at all, then at least you are on the way saving yourself. Thank you very much. And then I have Eze1 Gracia saying hello. Eze1 Gracias, hello. How are you? Thank you very much for joining the live section. Then we have Blood Clot. Say why you don't use the magic against wicked white people that are destroying Africa. My brother, it's your own people who are destroying Africa. If your own people, black people, do not team up with the white man who you think is destroying Africa, the white man will never have an opportunity to come and destroy Africa. It is your own black people. See, some of you who do not really learn so much about yourselves, and you always think that the blame is to other people, always think like this. Yes, the white man has done a lot of harm to Africa and Africans. But it is our own Africans who gave that chance, who teamed up with those people before they could destroy Africa. Do you think that the white man was the one who went into the bush during the transatlantic slave trade to go and catch people from the bush and sold them out or send them to their own country to become slaves? Is that what you think? Don't you know that it was black people, the very black Africans, were the very people who went and caught people they didn't like, people they look at as enemies, and sold them to white people? So please think again. Sankofa, go back into your roots and find out where the problem is. And if you can solve the problem from the roots, the problem will be solved forever. That's my message for you. Blood clot. We have Bossy Bulk White. How are you today? It's a good evening, Tommy. Good evening to you too. How are you? Thank you very much for joining the section. Hope the last week was a good week for you. Thank you very much. And then King Ziggy said, Daddy, you are telling the truth. God bless you. Thank you, King Ziggy. Thank you very much. And then we have Star. Star, can you tell me my destiny? No, I cannot tell you your destiny. I don't know you. I don't know you. How am I going to tell you your destiny? Do you know me? Have you ever seen me before? Have I ever seen you before? How do you expect me to tell you your destiny? People who stay online and just to tell people their destinies without knowing them are all fake and fraudsters. They are scammers. I should tell you, keep that to yourself. Then we have a Koshiga Tosavi saying, hello, sir. Hello, Koshiga. How are you? Thank you very much for joining the section. Let's go on. Then we have Voltage. God bless you. And God bless you too, Voltage. And bless us all. Then we have okay, it said this is Koshiga Tosavi. Yes, I've seen the name. Thank you for joining the section. And then we have King Ziggy says, so Daddy, please, being initiated into spiritualist person, can that person evoke any spirit? I don't think so. Spirituality is not only for you to evoke spirits. Spirituality is for you to be introduced to the spirit world so that you can know how to live in harmony with nature. Spirituality is to open your eyes from ignorance so that you can see the real world and see the real you. That's what spirituality is all about. It is not a question of evoking of spirit. No. Yes, there are people who can evoke or invoke spirits. There's evocation and there's also invocation. So spiritualists can evoke to materialize energies or entities. And also they can invoke by bringing in entities into themselves, and then that entity will work through them or work with them. So there is evocation and there is also invocation. So some spiritualists can do that, and it depends on your height, your strength, and your knowledge and wisdom in spirituality before you can do such things. So the reason of getting initiated into spirituality is not to invoke or evoke spirits. It is for you to be able to work with the spirit world successfully. Thank you very much. Then we have Ara Abi. Say thank you. Thank you to Ara Abi. We are very grateful. Then I have His Excellency GHUS. Hello, Papa. Hello, please. I've been trying to call, but no answer. His Excellency, I am now in section. You can't call me now. And you can't call anybody now because we don't receive calls during our section. That's not how we do our live section. So if you want to call and ask any question during our section, the best way is to write it and send it. We will answer it for you. And after the live section, if you want to make enquiries, you call and somebody will pick your call and answer you. We are not the kind of lotto priest, people who call themselves spiritualists, who will be receiving call and be talking and competing and say, I give you a lotto number, I do that. No, that's not the way I do my live section. My live session, the topic is live question and answer section. So just like what you have written here, you can write your question and send it. I will try to answer if I can answer. If I cannot answer your question, I'll tell you I don't know what you are asking. I'm not trying to prove to anybody that I am better than them. I'm only talking about my experiences in life and things I have gone through to reach this stage. And then we have user 9451 10 95 16 87 6. Saying, can I train under you to become a spiritual person? Yes, you can train under African Magic Temple if you want to be a student. We have so many students around the world who have learned from us and are still learning from us. However, a spiritual practice or training is not 1 day or 2 days things. It's a lifelong journey. And unless you are really prepared to be on a lifelong journey in spirituality, when we ask our oracle and it says yes, you can learn, we'll let you learn. We are not the people who will teach you today and tomorrow, within few days, you know 1 or 2 things, then you run out and start scamming people and deceiving people, telling a lot of people what you don't even know. We are a real shrine, as we were saying. We are 26 years in Ghana. We had been somewhere before moving to Ghana, and we are 26 years in Ghana. We had been outside Ghana for about 25 years before coming here for this number of years. So we have a lot of credit time behind us. So we have a lot of credit time behind us. So if you want to train and you are interested in learning spirituality from African Magic Temple, I will advise you that you go to our profile, get our number and call, make enquiries, and if you are interested to know more, you can book an appointment to come for more. Thank you very much. I'm looking this my head is profiling on the camera because the television or the monitor that I am looking at is on my right side. Unlike before, it was in front of me, but now because the room is quite small, we need to adjust. But then with time, I think we may have a place up there. Yeah, we can fix the television up there. Then we can be looking at it, and then I'll be looking into the camera while I am answering your questions. But for today, let us just manage it this way. Thank you very much, user 94511095168766. Thank you very much. And then we have Aminat one say, aside from talking to you say, what other ways can you get information from your essay? Okay, Amina one. I think there's no other way you can get information from your essay than talking to your essay. I don't know any other information. If they have removed your negative essay from your positive essay, which we call essay vent and essay nuit, the good destiny and the bad destiny. Essay vent is the bad destiny, and essay nuit or essay nuit is the good destiny. Each and every human being has got these two with them when they came into this world. In some people, the positive one is more prominent. And then in other people, the negative one is more prominent. If the negative essay or destiny is more prominent in your life, life have a lot of challenges that you will find difficult to overcome. However, when the positive essay is prominent or stronger in your life, opportunities come your way easier than when the positive essay is not strong. So when the essay vent or the negative essay has been removed or aligned with the positive essay, you have the chance of being able to communicate with your essay easily. And when the essay itself had been set up for you, the positive essay also needed to be set up. And when it is set up for you, then whatever is in your destiny for you to get, to come to you, it will be fulfilled. It will be fulfilled. So it is doing the rituals and the readings that will let you know what is in your destiny. And during some of the initiations will give you the roadmap or the blueprint of your destiny or yourself, your life. And when you follow them, you find peace within nature. You find peace within God. You find peace within yourself. You find peace within the world. So the essay thing is, our destiny is not just from math, whereby say we are having a destiny summit. No. Those things are just jokers and fraudsters. You don't know anything about destiny, so you're having destiny summit. What kind of summit of destiny can you have? But people easily run to this kind of conventions, crusades, and all this thing, not knowing that the people standing there who are saying that they are going to talk about destiny, even none of them has even done any destiny vosa or ritual or whatsoever before, and they just talk about it like it's just pouring water into a cup. Having a destiny summit. You yourself, do you know your destiny before you are having a destiny summit? Just devising ways to cheat and deceive and scam people. That had always been the game of mankind. Before you can even talk about destiny, and you talk about positive destiny, you talk about negative destiny, you yourself must have gone through the destiny rituals. If you have not gone through the destiny rituals, there is no way you can ever stand up and say you are talking about destiny, because you don't know it. You don't even know what it is. So for a person to be able to really communicate and work with their destinies, the person needed to go to destiny rituals, and that will connect them more openly, because you and your destiny, you are connected from birth. The day you came here, it's the destiny that has taken flesh. But for you to be able to work with your destiny and communicate with it easily, you need to do certain destiny rituals. And when you are able to go through that, you will see it is not like a story that you have to believe. There's no belief system in an African tradition spirituality. We don't believe anything. When things are done for you and you begin to see changes, then you know that, oh, this is it. You don't need to believe. You need to experience, and also you need to experiment. then you know whether it is real or it is not real. So seeing and believing and all these things are just ways to deceive you until you start experiencing what spirituality is, or experiencing the gains that you gain from spirituality, not from faith, not from belief. Then you know that when you put one and one together, you get two. There is only a time that you put one and one together, you get three, and that comes only in marriage. 1 plus 1 is always 2, and then because 1 plus 1 is 2 and something is added, you get the third force, which is the offspring of the 1 and 1. Then you get the 3. It's only in marriage that you see that. But apart from that, 1 plus 1 is always 2. Thank you very much, Amina to Amina. Said thank you. And then we have Henry saying, hey, thank you. Yes, I'm at the top again.
Yes.
Okay, we have His Excellency, YGH I wanted a ritual done for me, which is why I was calling, please. We don't do things like that. When you call, you call or send a message to the number. When we have done with our decision, they will call you. We don't do rituals for people at our shrine without doing a reading. You should keep this in your minds. I don't do rituals for people without knowing what kind of ritual I should do. And I can only know what kind of ritual I'm going to do for you, or vosa as the Aves may call it. It's a white man's word ritual. But that's what is the common language we are using. That's why we use the word ritual. But in our language, it's called vosa. And I think in Yoruba, it's called ebo. So I don't do any vosa for people if they do not consult with the oracle to know what to be done for them. Mr. His Excellency. And then we have Koshiga Tosabi say, good evening, sir. Good evening, Koshiga. Yes, I think we read this one already. Or it's again bringing it.
Yes, please.
Mr. Koshiga, we know you are Tosavi Koshiga. We have seen you from Shukura, Tosavi family. Yo, thank you. Thank you very much. And then Kinzigi said, I want to locate you for my initiation. Kinzigi, go onto our profile, you will find our number. Then Henry is saying, hey, hello, Henry. Then His Excellency, I'll say, Papa, please, if someone is owing you huge amount of money, can a ritual be done for the person to pay? That can only be decided when a reading is done. And if the reading is done and the reading says, yes, there's a ritual to be done to get your money back. Yes. I don't do things just without knowing what I am doing. I am a spiritualist. I work with spirits and I take advice from the spirit world before I do things. I don't just get up and say, oh, because this person is, this is happening to this person, so this is what I should do, that's what I should do. No. I will do a vosa for you according to what the spirit world has advised me to do for you. That's what it is. And then we have Gavon. He say, yes, thank you, Gavon. Then Gavon is say, what about if you give away your money? I don't understand that question. If you can come better. And then we have Maxi.
Sorry about the questions.
Kami, there are some questions.
Yes.
Gavon, what about if you give away your money? I don't know. I don't understand that question of what about if you give away your money. I don't understand. If I will try to answer that and understand clearly, if you give away your money to somebody and the person take your money and run away, from you. First, we must know what was the reason why you gave the money out. If you had given money to somebody to double money for you, and the person has run away with your money, there is no way we can go and get that money for you, because you were greedy in the first place and somebody was more greedier than you. That's why you ran away with your money. So if you had given your money away to someone by expecting the person to double your money for you and the person ran away, then you and that person, you are sitting in the side the same boat. You are both greedy people. But if somebody borrow money from you and so give me money, I would use it and come and pay you, and the person doesn't come back and pay you, then the person has cheated you and deceived you, or deceived you and cheated you. That the oracle can help you to find a way to get your money, or to get the person who has cheated you or taken advantage of you. But if you had gone in there with the thought that you double your money, what people are calling blood money, what they get, spiritual money, it doesn't exist. But a lot of greedy people think that they will not work and they will just get rich. They are the people who get scammed. And when they are scammed, now they are looking for a place who will help them to retaliate. We don't do that at our shrine. Thank you, Gabon. And then we have a Max Mungabi 3. How do we go about that ritual of destiny? When you come for consultation, they will tell you. It's not something I tell you online to say, this is how you go about it, you go about it. You don't even know what it is. You have not even met me. When you are interested to change your destiny, and when I say to change your destiny, it's for real. We are not talking about the church destiny. They say they are having destiny summit and changing people's destiny. How many people's destiny they have changed before? They were able to change their own destiny by deceiving you so that you bring money to them. To do a destiny alignment, removal of negative destiny and strengthening the positive destiny, it's a very long process. And if you are interested, send a message to us. They will call you, you make inquiries, they will give you directions. And if you are satisfied, you can always come and we will talk physically from there. Thank you very much, Max Mugambi. And then we have Edwin Mona. No, it's following the host. And then what we have there?
Farash Beauty Collections.
Farash Beauty Collection. And then let me see how are you? I am very good, and how are you too? Hope you are fine. And Gavon said, of you to pay first. We don't double money at our shrine, okay, Mr. Gavon? We don't do money doubling here. If you come here to do a reading, you will pay before I can do a reading for you. Before you do a spiritual consultation, you will pay. I'm not a charity organization. You don't feed me, and I don't feed you. I have children to look after. I have a shrine and voodoos to look after. I don't do free work here. I'm not a pastor. Nobody is donating any money to me. I work and I take my money. If I have to do a consultation for you, I will charge you. And if you give me the money, I will do the consultation with you. I'm not here to say, oh, give me money and I'll double money for you. And for destiny, the process is a long process. There are items to buy. I don't sell items in the market. I'm not a storekeeper. I'm not a market man or market woman. The things that you use to do the work, you have to buy them. And there is a charge. Me too, I'll charge you for my workmanship. I'm not a charity organization. You should keep that in your mind. And then we have His Excellency. It said, thank you, Daddy. I'll call after the live, please. Thank you too for your understanding. And then we have my father-in-law, my daughter's father-in-law, Anthony Zanu, sharing the live video. Thank you very much. Thank you, Toby. I'm grateful. And then we have Farash Beauty Collection again. It's me, Lariba, Sister Hello. Serena, you are watching me? Okay, I told you that the items I ask you, please give it to Albert to bring to us. And then when I'm away from here, I will send you the money. Thank you. Thank you very much. And then we have Pap say, can you teach me how to walk with gods? If you have the desire to walk with the gods and to walk with God, to walk with nature, to walk with your destiny, Africa Magic Temple is here to teach each and everyone who has interest and who wants to know the truth. Thank you, Paps. And then we have Prosper. Can you check and see what is wrong with me? Because in a single month, I lost my woman, my motor. She said, Prosper, there's a number on my profile. Call that number, book an appointment, and they will check for you. We'll give you the directions, and when you follow the directions, we will check for you. So please. Then Gabon said, to people who can't read you up or reach me up, or I don't understand your question of people who cannot read me up or reach me up. I don't do reading on my live sections. Reading is done with the oracle. And when you want to do a reading, you as a person, you must speak on money. That will be given, you speak your problem, even in your house or anywhere. You speak the problem and that money will be given to the oracle. The oracle will go behind the scene and then find answer and then come and tell you what you were looking for, what you are asking. This is the answer to it. And if you want to make changes, this and that is what you should do, and changes will happen in your life. So when you say to people who can't read you up, I don't understand. But that's my answer to your question. It's a question or comment, I don't know. And then we have a King Ziggy said, Daddy, please, can initiation give a person third eye to see spirit around you? No. Initiation doesn't give you third eye. It doesn't. That is not the purpose of initiation. The purpose of initiation is to introduce you to spirit world and also to introduce you to you yourself and give you guidelines that you can follow to live your life in peace. So initiation is not to give people third eye. However, when you are doing your spiritual practice for some time, if your inner sensory perception or your extra sensory perception abilities are born with you, then this spiritual practice that you will be doing will enhance that ability for you to be able to see and hear, which we call have a clairvoyance and clairaudience. So initiation doesn't give you to open your third eye to see. No. If somebody tells you that, come, let me open your third eye for you, ask the person themselves whether their third eye is open already. Me, I'm very simple and I'm very straightforward. You cannot give somebody kente to wear when you yourself, you don't even have a pew to, you are wearing. So please, let people say what they want to say, but my work is cut out and I speak it straight as it is. And then we have a Stella from Tanzania say, hello, Papa. Can ritual be done for my daughter to change her rude behavior and respect me as a mother? Yes, there are rituals that can be done. But first, you must do a spiritual consultation, which we call reading or divination, to find out what is happening in your life and what's happening in your daughter's life. It is possible that you as the mother may be her problem. And it is also possible that she as your daughter is your problem. whatever is causing the disunity between the two of you as mother and child, as daughter and mother, that needed to be found out. And once the root cause is found out and necessary vosa is done, things will start going good, naturally. It is no magic. It's not like when they do a reading for you today and do the vosa today, tomorrow everything just turn around like a snap of a finger. Voodoo and African traditional spirituality works on the time of nature. There is no miracle in African traditional spirituality, but it works on the clock of nature, and it works and works well. There's no miracle in African traditional spirituality where within a twinkle of an eye your whole life changes. Those can only be done by scammers and fraudsters. Then we have Gavon is saying okay. It's LOL, okay, and then okay again. Thank you for that. Then we have LKT, humble Elohim. LKT, humble Elohim. That the place I was told you can have third eye by using rainwater and 3 coconut water, please. Is that true? I don't know. I don't know whether that is true, but I think the people who told you should be the right people to explain to you how it is done. However, you can also try it how it was explained. Then you try it and see if your third eye will open. If it does open, then, of course, you have found a secret that you can keep. And if you like, you can tell other people. Coconut water, 3 coconuts and rainwater. Maybe, maybe not. But I have never tried it before and I don't know so much about it. Eli, thank you very much. And then Stella Tanzania, thank you, Papa. I will call you after the live. Thank you, Stella. And then we have Gavon again saying, I was saying, what about people who cannot read you up and you give them your money false information? No, I don't give money information to people. I don't have any money false information. I'm a public figure and I'm everywhere. I'm well established and I am not in a hiding place. And I have my reputation cut out for me for a long time before I came on TikTok. So I don't tell people to give me money. I promise to do something for them, because even a consultation, you must trust me to send me the money to do the consultation on your behalf. If you don't trust me and you still want to do consultation, then you must be physically in front of me and I will do the consultation with you. You pay me my money, you will see all the process that I will take, and I have a charge for you to consult me. So there is nothing like people cannot read me up and I take their money and give them false information. I'm not that kind of person. If you don't know who you are following, then you better read more about me on the media. Or you can come physically, come and meet me and know me. If you think that I am a scammer and you will give me money and I'll chop your money and not do what I'm supposed to do for you, you don't need to come to me. I don't have a problem with people not coming to me. Those who really know my value and people know what I have been doing for many, many years. My name is Christopher Voncujovi. As it is always said, I am the founder of African Magic Temple. Check me up on the net. Please type in on TikTok. Can you type the name on TikTok? My name is Christopher Voncujovi. And if you check my name, Christopher Voncujovi, I think you will find me in the whole worldwide web. And if you have seen or have heard that I have stolen or has scammed people, or have taken somebody's money, it will also be there. And if you go onto that web, whether it's Google or whatever you go, you will find my name, and you will find what is associated with me. And I think that will tell you who I am. If I am a thief, you will know. Lock the door. If I am a thief, that one you will know. If what I am saying here is to scam you, you will also know. And I believe that there's a lot of people in the world who will talk on my behalf. So you will say I was saying, what about who cannot read you up and you give them your money, false information? I don't know. Those people are not me. We are talking about African Magic Temple and Christopher Voncujovi as an individual. So I don't know, if you deal with someone who has run away with your money before, then you have your own personal experience. But I believe strongly you have never dealt with me before, and I have run away with your money. And also, you can put a question up there on TikTok, or you go to YouTube, or go to Facebook, and ask anybody how many people Christopher Voncujovi has duped, telling them that he will do some spiritual thing for them, but he has taken their money and run away from them. No, ask. So you can find information, and maybe in our next program, you can put the information here that I have found information that you have stolen money from these people, or you have duped, or you have scammed this kind of people, and they all have information about you. I think that will be the best thing. But from my part, I have never tried to take advantage of people. I teach our tradition, and that's what I do. And I do it without any excuse at all, without fear or favor. If you type my name, Christopher Voncujovi, you will find me everywhere in the world. And maybe that will satisfy you. But I'm not trying to win you by telling you that I'm a good person. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Find out your own information about me. And if I had been a person who had been scamming and deceiving people, and what I am teaching here, and I don't know anything about it, and I'm teaching, you will find out. Okay? Thank you very much. I think, let me see the name again. Gavon.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And then we have Paps say thank you. I have learned a lot in these few minutes. Thank you very much, Paps. I'm grateful. And then we have Eli K. Humble Elohim. Thank you, Daddy. But I don't want to try and see what I'm not able to see. A lot of life. Okay, thank you. Then we have a user 3961 and so many numbers behind. He said, hi, can I join you? User, we don't have any organization for people to join. That's the simplest way I can put it. We don't have any organization that you have to join. African Magic Temple is not an organization, it's not a cult, it's not a lodge where people can join. African Magic Temple is an organization that is promoting traditional Ewe spirituality and encouraging people to return to their roots and learn more about themselves and their community. That's what we do here. It's not a group anybody can join whatsoever. Thank you.
Give me the card. Just pick it up. Put it here for me.
Sorry.
We are not live yet.
Yeah, okay. I'll put it here this way, rather. Push it. Keep it. Yeah, the room is too big, so we have to we have to manage it until we are okay. Okay, so we are back again. So and there's no organization to join, and then we have Mr. Gavon saying okay, and thank you for your question. We have Kingsley Osamabu. Kingsley Osamabu say good evening, sir. Which days do you do consultation, please? I want to visit you, sir. We do consultation every day, but then there are certain days that we become busy. Maybe we will be very busy with work and we will not be able to do consultation for you. But generally, we do consultation every day. So please, when you go into our profile, you get our number. Call them number and make your enquiries. And when you make your enquiries, you can they can book an appointment for you if you want to do consultation. Thank you very much. I think this condition has only one distance. Even if you put it on 28, it's still cool like this on 16. I put 28 and the thing is still cooling like this. Maybe it has only one. This is not changing.
Speed.
No, yeah, because no matter where you put it, it's still cold. It's supposed to, when you put it on 26, 27, it's supposed to the coldness should be controlled. But this one is just like that. Hey, it's serious. So.
Please, Papa, we are going to YouTube.
Okay, we are going to YouTube.
Let me refresh the questions.
And the person who wanted to come on Zoom and we gave them the thing, so what happened to them?
They have not joined.
Okay.
Please, Papa. Facebook.
That's Facebook. So we have Kalenji Francis Akato. He said greetings, Bokor. Kalenji, thank you very much for joining, and greetings to you and your family too. And now we have Achu Piso K Aki. Hello, family. Hello. How are you, Achu Piso? Thank you very much for joining. Then we have Prince Atuche. Hello, Prince. Leke Mifwa. How have you been? Thank you. They tell them. Yes, I'm telling them more. I'm telling them. Thank you, Prince Akwe. And we have Dennis Beloved saying greetings, and greetings to you, Dennis Beloved. Thank you very much. I think I saw Sila and other people there.
Yes, please.
And then Dennis Beloved is interesting listening. Thank you very much, Dennis. Yeah, that's how we are. We are just as plain as water. We don't have a problem. Water has no enemy. We are just as plain as water. We say it as it is. Yeah. The Facebook is never clear. But this is it the camera or?
This is from Facebook themselves, but for YouTube.
And the YouTube is very clear.
Yes. I think Facebook they step down the quality
of the video.
Yes.
Okay, let's go. At least people can hear us. It is not me people are coming to see. It is what I am saying that is what they are hearing. Thank you. But then the YouTube is so clear as if we are in a movie studio. It's okay. Let's go. Move it then. Let's see.
Then we have Jane Tiffany Mamisawa Akofu. Good afternoon, Papa and everyone. Hello, Mamisawa. Thank you very much for joining. And how are you? How is everybody? My regards to your mother and your son. I'm very grateful. Then we have Sila Ameji. He's laughing. I think I said something that was funny. I don't even know if what I am saying. I say it as it comes according to the question. Then I am just answering according to the question. So if I am making it look funny and you are laughing and happy, I am happy too. Thank you very much. You will be seeing us very soon. Thank you. We are done.
Let's leave it one more question. The questions.
And okay. I think Mamitsu too was laughing. Yes, I'm Mamitsu. I don't know. It's a new air conditioner we fixed in this the studio, and I it was 16 and it was so cold, and I moved it all to 23. It was still cold, as if it was still on 16, and then I moved it all the way to 28, and it is still very cold, as if it was 16. So I don't know what is happening. Whether the air condition is not correct or what. The regulator is not changing anything. It's the same thing, just coming like that and nothing. So I was surprised. So we need to be putting it off from time to time. Thank you, Mami. So I hope you are okay. Thanks a lot. And then we have Pushon J. It's a good day, Papa. Is the essay rituals the same as your Kwanli rituals? No, the Kwanli ritual is normally, Kwanli is Afa initiation and its rituals. But essay, Jogbese, or destiny, the rituals are totally different from Afa or Ifa rituals. The essay, Jogbese rituals are, the roots are in voodoo, whereby police the rituals are in Afa. So this is the difference.
To YouTube.
Okay. Okay, before we go on to YouTube, I want to answer the question of Tidecaster, Samuel Tusande. Hello, on what do you call it, Clubhouse.
Yeah.
He said, hello, I would like to know the meaning of Togbe. Okay, Togbe is an Ewe word, and also it is some for people who also use Togbe, but mostly for people who use the word Amedaho. Togbe means an elder. It is referred to spirits also as Togbe. Vodus are also called Togbe because our people believe that they are elders. Not necessarily our ancestors, but they are elders who can give you knowledge and wisdom. Togbe is also used for chiefs of Eveland. Chiefs, anybody who is put in a position in a traditional way to oversee either spiritual work or the welfare of the community in the traditional gathering. That person is referred to as Togbe. Spirits are also called Togbe, and also our ancestors, those who had passed on in our traditional language, they are called Togbe. We don't call them like ancestor, we call them Togbe. But then because the English is a common language we are all using, and the English are referring to people who had passed on as ancestors, we also we are calling the name ancestor, but the real name in our Ewe language is Togbe. So anybody who is older than you or grandfather can be called Togbe. And grandmother is Mama. Anybody older than you or put in a position of responsibility in the society, spirits, voodoos, ancestors are all referred to as Togbe. Thank you very much. And Third Caster saying thank you. And thank you to Sam. I'm grateful. Yes, and then we have on YouTube, we have Alec Kwe. Papa, do you happen to know anything about Ewe or Akan migration from ancient Kemet? No, I don't know anything about Kemet. And honestly speaking, I'm not interested in Kemet. What I am interested in is what I can experience now, what I am seeing now, what I can talk about, where I myself had experienced it. That's what I am interested in. Kemet, let Kemet be for Kemet people. Even if our ancestors had migrated from Kemet or not migrated from Kemet, Kemet was not the only place that people had settled before. Even when you go back into history books, there were people who were settling in different parts of Africa. But because the pharaohs who were controlling other people were being paid homage to at Kemet, it became like Kemet is the only place human beings had stayed. No. Human beings had stayed anyway. I believe very strongly that even in the Bible, or people who write about this, Ethiopia had existed. Kemet was existing separately, and Ethiopians used to go to Kemet to pay their tribute and taxes to Egyptians, so whoever were the rulers of Egypt at that time, the pharaohs. Sudan is there. Sudan is not Kemet. So there are other parts of Africa where people were existing. Not everybody lived in Kemet. So I don't know much about the stories of Kemet. There were some hearsays and rumors and all this, but honestly, I am not interested in Kemet. I'm interested in Ewe people as they were when my ancestors were born. So people who want to talk about Kemet are also there. That is their focus. I'm trying to focus on now. What I can do now to change my life. What I can do now to change the life of people who depend on me. What I can do now to bring peace and happiness into the life of people who want peace and happiness. I'm not interested in how many years old the grave of some pharaoh was, and how our black people were the kings there. If you were a king in your past life, and today you are a slave, it is today they will look at, and it is today they will judge you with. Forget about what king you were in the past. Look at yourself now. Are you a king? Are you a queen? Or you are just an imaginary queen and an imaginary king in your own kingdom? Or you are a king and a queen in today's world, and people can respect you and call you a king or call you a queen. People won't like to live in an illusionary world, imagining themselves to be queens. Meanwhile, you have no kingdom. People imagining themselves to be kings. You don't have any kingdom. You are doing wala tu wala sa, and you say you are a king. What king and what queen are you? Look at your today and concentrate on it and find a way to change it. If tomorrow you become a king, fine. Forget about the past of our ancestors were kings and they were queens. And so what? Are you a king today? Are you a queen today? Try to look at your today and work it so that you can be a king today. Even if you don't have a kingdom, you live like a king, not an imaginary one.
Yes, let's move up. And then we have a JS saying, what happens if the destiny ritual do not work? Not at my shrine. Why won't it work? I told you that our work here is not based on faith and belief. It's based on practicality and experience and experiment. So how can they do a destiny ritual for you and it will not work? Then it is not destiny ritual. Then the person doing it doesn't know it. Then we have a Al-Hawan, Al-Hawal 1. Glad to see you found out in Facebook and now YouTube. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Al-Halwal 1. Thank you. And then we have Alekwe. Very grateful for your response, Papa. God bless you. And God bless you too. And then Alekwe went on. One more question, Papa. Is it possible for an ancestor you are venerating to reincarnate through your children? Yes, very possible, or highly possible. Yeah. I have seen some in my lifetime. Yeah. When you are venerating some ancestor, and if it's on your bloodline, sometime they will reincarnate through your children. And you can even easily notice them. It's not like you will not see them. You can see them. But they are now children, and you have become their father or mother, and you are supposed to teach them until they get to the age where their inner self will open the doors for them to know who they were and how to continue living. But then you become an ancestor to that person, and they will venerate you too. I think we are done with YouTube. What's the time?
16.
Okay, we are going to close. So, because you see, when you are inside here, there's light and everything, so we don't even know whether there's daylight outside or night is falling. We are just in a very cozy place, and we are enjoying this one here.
Yes.
You don't even know whether there's darkness or we are daytime or nighttime. This place, we are going to enjoy it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I put the machine on again. Maybe I'll have to call there.
Mr. Lee.
Yeah. I think now it's okay. Okay, let's stay here small and see.
It's become cold again.
What is there? No. Okay. Okay, we'll see. Okay, now we have somebody up there. Have we read that question? Yes, we have read that question already. Then we have a fast test. I need money, sir. Oh, I also need money. Fast test. I think the money we both need is at the bank. So go tell the manager you need money. They will give you. At spirituality, what we do here is not. We are not a bank. We are not a financial institution. So even if we need money that we don't work for, then we have to go and borrow it from the bank. If they want to, they agree to give us, then we will have it. But if they don't agree to give us what we ask them to give us, then we have to come back home empty-handed. So if you need money, I think you should go to. There are so many banks in Ghana. I don't know, maybe 28 different banks. Go wherever you are in your country. I believe there are banks. And if they are not banks, they have microfinance institutions, MTN, Vodafone. I don't know whether they also loan people, but MTN, they loan people. So if you need money, please go there. This is a spiritual temple. It's not a bank. It's not a financial institution. Thank you. Fastest. Let's go up. Let's go. There's one there. There's nothing there. Then we have Rich Kid Kawakazi Ghana. Spiritual father, good evening. Since I'm born, none of my family buy a car or build a house before. So maybe you need to find out why they have not bought a car or built a house before. When you find out, you will know. And if you want to build a house and buy a car, you too, you will ask questions. What I can do to be able to make money, to buy a car and to build a house. The Al sent us 5 rose flowers, and again sent us, which one is that one? It's a gold microphone.
Yes, please, Papa.
It's a microphone.
Yes.
He has also, the Al has also sent us a golden microphone too. Thank you very much. You didn't ask any question, but thank you very much. And then we have a Toasters sent us a love sign. And then the Al is a talk about African roots. Yes, that's what we are talking. Everything is African roots. Then Toasted is a Papa is Messi Ocho. Hello, Messi Ocho. Look at me for. How are you? Hope you are good too. I am good. Hope you are good. And my regards to your mother and your friend. Thank you. Yeah. Then we have Toasted sending us is it rabbit or
2 hands?
2 hands. Okay, thank you. Akwe Bogore. And then we have a Stuna 1 Malone sending us a rose flower, and then again he or she sent us a 2, 3 rose and 4. Oh, thank you. And then more and more coming. And then Toasted also sent us 1 rose flower. Thank you. I'm very grateful to all of you for liking what we are doing. You are the reason why we are here, and I'm very grateful. Then Hawal is what's the easiest way to reach you? Okay, let's go to the top first.
Yes, please.
Let me read from.
I want to increase it.
No, I can read.
Oh, okay.
I can read. We have Timmy Nyambe say, Papa, I do. Most people think that their dead relatives became devils. It is mental colonization and ignorance. People who gave birth to you became devils, while people who don't have any blood relationship with you are saints and gods. Is it not ignorance or stupidity, I may say? The people who gave birth to you and you are living, they became devils. And the people that you don't know, you don't know anything about Abraham and his children. You only read them in a book called the Bible. And you believe that they are gods and your own blood is a devil. Then you who is thinking so yourself, you are a devil. So, Timmy, that's the only thing I can say. It's ignorance and stupidity. Then Al Hawal 1, he said, what is the easiest way to reach you? Plus, is it possible to send money through PayPal or Western Union for some consultation and guidance? The easiest way to reach me is getting onto our number and then sending us a WhatsApp message, and also email African Magic Temple, africanmagic@gmail.com is an easier way to reach us. It's another way to reach. We have so many ways you can reach us: WhatsApp, email, and of course, direct call to us. No, okay. Direct call to us. You can reach me WhatsApp on that one. And unfortunately, I don't receive money through PayPal and Western Union. And I believe these two companies are very much American companies. And I don't know, but what I am sharing here, a lot of people are not very happy about it. And I would say, you see, I would say that PayPal is not in Ghana, my country. So it is not easy for me to receive money through them. We try accessing them through Lesotho at one time, but they had asked us to open an office or open and give them a physical address in Lesotho, which I haven't gone to Lesotho yet to set up that. So I cannot receive money through PayPal. I have my PayPal in Japan because I lived in Japan for 10 years and I had my PayPal account, but PayPal also said no, they cannot let me use that account because I am no more living in Japan. So I don't have a bank of my own, but I have to depend on these American big organizations. I'm just a small ant. But what I am doing here is not everybody is happy about it. And on the other hand, with Western Union, there was Western Union in Ghana. They used to give us money or transfer through them. And after some time, they stopped that they would not allow me to use their system. I wrote letter to them. They gave us questionnaires. We have filled the questionnaires and answered all. And we asked them to give us a reason why they don't want to send, they don't want us to receive money through Western Union. And they say that is only known to them. There is no, they cannot give me any reason, but it's only known to them. And I am a small person. I cannot fight them. And I am just an individual and having my own shrine, teaching my people, black people, Africans, to go back to their roots, to know themselves and run away from deceit. And probably when I say so, I am stirring the waters. And some people don't want me to be in existence. So Al Halwa, that's why I don't receive money through PayPal and Western Union. However, there are so many other money transferring agencies in the world, and maybe in the America, in Europe, who still send money to Ghanaians or send money to Ghana. And we are receiving money through some of them. So you will have to explore the internet and find out which money transferring agencies that send money to Ghana. And if you ask them if they will send money to me, yeah, so we are here. We are becoming like an outlaw because we are telling the truth. You know, Facebook had personally had kind of restricted my account because in the beginning of the Ukrainian war, I was not very happy the way Africans were treated by Ukrainians during the first days of the war. A lot of people that I know personally were complaining. They were living in Ukraine, going to school as students, and were not treated very well because that was a chaos time. Everybody was trying to protect their lives. And I wasn't very happy about the way African black people were treated. And I kind of shared my views about the way they were treated according to what was posted on social media. And for that reason, Facebook has restricted my account. So I decided to go off Facebook personally. That's why I am not personally on Facebook. And I've been off Facebook for 1 year, 2 years from the beginning of the war until now?
Since I think 2021.
Since 2021, I've been off Facebook, and I'm fine. I don't have any problem with that at all. It doesn't disturb me. I decided not to be on. I'm not on. It's only African Magic Temple is on. I have not said anything bad that they will put us off. Check here. I've not said anything bad that they will put us off. But who knows? Now our Facebook image on the video is very blurry. And sometimes people who wanted to make a comment, they block them. They cannot make comments and all kind of things. So Al-Halwal, if you figure out from other agencies and if they are willing to send us money, you can contact me on WhatsApp and we can discuss other informations. Thank you very much. And then we have a JSA. Can you explain the ancestors' role in this tradition? What do you, I guess to be specific, can you explain how feeding them empowers them and what it does to help the individual? Okay. Yes. In our tradition, African tradition, or especially the Ewe Voodoo tradition, we don't believe that when a person is dead, that's the end. We also know, not only believe, we also know that human beings do not die. Only the body dies and deteriorates or decays, but the spirit, the esse, the inner self, the soul, the atma, call it what you want, doesn't die. And since the soul or the inner self or the esse does not die, that means death is more like an extension of life. When you plant a corn inside the ground, it will get rotten, but after some time a new shoot of corn will shoot out of the ground and start to grow and become a corn again, and that also will die, and then another one will germinate. And so death and life is just a cycle that is interwinding with each other, interwoven. One comes, goes, comes, like an ever-ending cycle. A never-ending cycle. Yeah, that's what death is. So our people know that ancestors are still there. That's why we have ancestral stool in our tradition. And we also believe in reincarnation. That these ancestors, when they are gone, after some years, we don't know exact years, but 100, 200, 50, 10, we don't know, these ancestors come back again. So the ancestral world is real. When you interact with it, that is when you will know that it is real and it is not an imagination and it is not a dream. So when the ancestors ask us to feed them through a reading, because when you do a spiritual consultation or a reading and you hear about your ancestors, sometimes they say, oh, there's a dead dead person speaking here. This person is a man, is on your maternal line. And then you ask question, who is this? Until you get to who that person is. Whether he lived at the time you were here or he had died long before you were born, you will still definitely locate him or her. And when you are able to locate that dead person and the person is asking you that, you have a challenge. That's why you came to do a reading. Feed me and I'll support you. or the ancestral world will support you, we don't have a problem. And we have done it many times, and we have seen the gains. And I cannot tell you what I gain, but I have seen gains. That's why even this year, I think I have done ancestral feeding. We are only in July. I've done ancestral feeding maybe more than 7 times already. For me, as an individual. Because every day things change, and I experience something and I'm not comfortable with it. I do a reading, or I did a reading, and the reading says that your ancestor, this line wanted you to feed them. And I go ahead straight away. And when I do, I see changes. So doing an ancestral feeding one time does not mean that's the only time. Your ancestors can ask you food each time that you ask you to feed them or to do something each time that you have a challenge, and they come in it to tell you that, okay, we've heard you, but feed us and we'll empower you. So for me, I had so much goods coming from that one, and for this reason, I know that it is real, and they had empowered me many times. That's where I am today. So in our tradition, the dead man's world is also a world, and voodoo teaches your interaction with the physical world and that ancestral world. They exist. Spirit entities are not physical, and you don't know where they are or where they are not. But if they come out in your reading, you must attend to them. But if you attend to them and you are not seeing any changes in your life, you can decide not to attend to them. They don't have a problem. You are the one who is having a problem, and you want to ask questions, and they appeared. Thank you very much, JS. And then JS is saying thank you. And then JS, if one wanted to be initiated, is it important to have one's ancestor directly from this tradition? No, you have your own life cut out for you.
Oh, okay.
You have your own life cut out for you, and you are the one. Okay, this is good. You are the one who is here, and you are the one who wants to be comfortable. Your ancestor does not need to come from this tradition in order for you to get initiated. Who knows where the roots of all their ancestors come from? Nobody knows. You can only know up to a point if you are using DNA distance, but in reality, we came from different places. Our ancestors came from different places and began to live in one place. So, and you only get to know them that they were from here, but in reality, they came from different places. So we never know where our ancestors or all our ancestors came from. So your ancestors do not need to come from this tradition before you attend to your ancestors. The word an ancestor is not a black man's word. It's not a voodoo's word. We call them Togbe, and the Akans call them Nana Num. And I think some tribe also call them Tata. So we don't call them ancestors. But if the word ancestor exists in the English language, then that means they know that people who had lived before them, people whose DNA they are sharing, were people who had existed one time, and they are now in the spirit world. That's why they call them ancestor. Okay, let me go to Clubhouse. I think we still have Tidecaster here. Yeah. Asking, is it possible to communicate with a specific ancestor? Is it recommended or no? It could be recommended, and it could also not be recommended. If you know how to communicate with your ancestor, you can. So, for instance, when I'm pouring libation, I call my father's father. I call that's my grandfather's, and I don't call only one because my father had uncles, and these uncles and aunties were part of him as parents. So when I pour libation, I call them all and I pour libation to them. And then I go on to pour libation to my father, who gave birth to me directly, and also to my mother, who gave birth to me, my senior brothers, my father's sisters, cousins that had impacted my life. I call them all, pour in libation for them. But I don't communicate with any specific one of them unless I am doing a reading and I need to do something to, if I'm doing a reading and they appear in the reading, then I will ask questions. And if I come to a point that I cannot get any information that I wanted from the things I'm doing, I may do what do they call it? Necromancy. Is that to ask dead people? Yeah. And that's the work that this Abochi, this mirror that I have, is to connect me to the dead world if I need to ask questions. Not only for me, and for other people as well. That's the work of this. That's the main work of Abochi, to communicate with the dead and other spirits. So I may use this because people come, they want to communicate with their dead people. I connect from here, and the people who I've never known, I don't know their parents, I don't know who they are this in but the Abochi will call their names and I will ask them, who is this person? I'm seeing somebody in the mirror.
I recently had the incredible opportunity of visiting a Yuta in Okinawa, Japan.
And I booked my first session with Yuta.
The Yuta are highly respected spirit mediums of Okinawa society and hold the same rank as doctors and lawyers. They're called sensei, an honorable title for a teacher reserved for the most respected members of the community.
Sometimes people start crying. Not because what we are doing is not okay. It's because we don't know them, but we are now talking the names of their ancestors, the names of their loved ones, who they only knew before coming to us. But the mirror will call them one by one. And sometimes they tell them things that they only know, the people who came for the consultation. Abochi will tell them certain things that they only knew, it's their secret. But then how do I know? Because I connect with the ancestral world in order to find their loved ones that they had wanted to communicate with. But then to have a particular or specific ancestor to be communicating with, I don't do that, and I don't know whether it is advisable or not. But if you have a way to communicate with somebody within your ancestral line, and you are able to get the correct information, that's fine. Why I said so is because there's so many people who are very deceitful, who are fraudsters, and will begin to use ventriloquism to be saying that you are hearing it is your ancestor that is talking to you. I don't do that. What we do here is real spirituality. That's why everybody who has learned from African traditional African magic temple is a real leader, because we teach the real thing. We don't mix it up. So it's a very serious thing. But then we want to keep it so. We are not here to deceive or scam people. We are here to teach each and every one of us, whether you're a black man or a green man, to go back to your roots and find your peace. And then Tidecaster went on to say, I would like to talk in private about ancestral feeding. I was supposed to receive an ancestral feeding. I was supposed to receive. I understand you are very busy. No rush. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Tidecaster. Sam Tusan. If we were the one who did the reading for you and you were supposed to do an ancestral feeding, it will be in our books, and definitely we will go back to the book and find out what we are supposed to do for you if we haven't done it already. And if you had paid us and we haven't done it already, we will do it. But for my own knowledge, I don't think I had been given money by anybody and I didn't do the work for them. But however, we'll talk privately and then we'll see. And then Tidecaster said, can we request a reading with the mirror? Yes, of course. Everybody can request a reading with the mirror. The mirror is working. We can always, everybody can, if you choose to, the mirror to have a reading, yes, I will do it for you. Thank you very much, Tidecaster. And then we have Al Halwal. You are very honorable and very right. Thank you very much, Al Halwal. And then we have JSA. Thank you very much. Thank you too. And then Al Halwal once said, thank you. Well, thank you. Well said. We all need to find our peace outside of the greed and what is it? Matrix around it. That's very true. Thank you very much, Al Halwal. I'm grateful to you. Thank you. Yeah, I think we are at the end of today's section, and we go to Facebook. We have Sila Ameji say, Papa, with regards to doing a reading, does that mean you have to do reading frequently? Yes, for us, we do very frequently. I also know reading requires money, and after the money you pay for the reading, there are rituals, vosa, ebo, and all these things to be done. So that's why it is difficult for many people to be doing reading continuously. But immediately you find that something is not going well in your life and you are having some challenges, no matter how much you are trying, it is advisable to do a reading, because the reading will tell you what is happening and also will give you a guidance to what you should do to overcome the challenges that are confronting you. So for me, I do readings very regularly. And I also do the rituals very regularly. Once I do a reading, I make sure that I do the ritual that is involved or the vosa that is involved so that I can have peace. Thank you, Sila Ichi. And where are we again? We have a day to do, and also for another Legba Vosa. Rich Kid Kawakazi, GHS, please, where can you locate Papa? Rich Kid, our number is in our profile. We are actually on the Spinters Road, on main road, on Spinters Road, on the major road. It's only the gutter that is between we and ourselves and the street and the main road. Only the gutter is in between. So we are on the main road and everybody can locate us. We'll be here for the past 26 years. So yes, you can. We are on the Sprinters Road, but it will be advisable you get through our office and book an appointment, because I don't attend to people who do not book appointment with me, because I'm always busy doing something, and I don't want people just walk in and say I want to see you, because I don't know you in the first place, and I may be busy working and doing somebody's work, and I will not just leave it and come out and say, oh, let me see you. Unless, of course, if I am free and doing nothing before you come, then that's that. But normally, I'm always busy. So I will advise you to pick our number and make a call, and then they'll give you an appointment to see me. Thank you very much. And I want to thank you all for Cage Sloma sent us a rose flower. We are very grateful and thank you. And Stuna Malone also sent us another rose flower, toasted scented rose flower. I'm grateful to all of you and thank you all for joining today's session. My health is not that great, but I was able to be here and go through today. And I pray the ancestors and the entities I work with, the voodoos, I pray nature to heal me quick, so that by next Sunday I'll be strong enough to be here and teach you and learn from you again. Thank you very much, and a big shout out to big sister Ifa Dara. Thank you. Oh, Maduago. Tagwe mama opete Maduago. Shem hamfora semi fora shi opete Maduago. So bolisa kitikata. Se Maduago. Mayo abraxas. Mayo si atrepo duago yota treto bevi mokwa. Ugo vesoton. Kama yo Maduago. So jema yo mi apete Maduago. I'm thanking you all, and may this coming week be a very successful, fruitful week for everybody, and may happiness and good life, health come our way. I pray, and thank you all for being with me throughout the section. I'm very grateful to all of you. My greetings to all on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Zoom, and on Clubhouse. Bye-bye for today. Bye. It's very good. You know, the way it is small, it makes it more cozy. And yeah, the sound and everything is inside. It's not like a big, like the gallery. Now the gallery can be used for other bigger things. When we want to transmit, after this place is set properly, we would find our place to hide and be able to transmit, because the things will just be here permanently. It's not that we have to be moving them again.
Yes.
Yeah, cameras and everything will just be standby. And anytime we want to do, we just go and sit down and start.
Yes.
This will be good for all of us.
Yes.
Did this man come? Manuel. He's supposed to be here after. Look outside to see whether he is here. You don't know. You can stay here at 12 o'clock, you don't know something is happening.